What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever.
Period.
I'm your host, Pharaoh. We are talking about one of
Why
the
are you lifting the mic up? What is this?
Okay, y'all. Let me tell y'all. The challenge gives lift the mic up because
It's
this is just
casual.
a funny. This is a funny show for me. This is a gag. This is a nothing is serious. It's actually all unserious. Tiffany's
Very
diary
unserious.
rooms, Michelle's diary room,
The arguments. I mean, even CBS.
Amanda all together.
You hear the sound they be playing in the background, like some of this shit. They do not care.
And neither do I.
Well,
Period. So, if you don't see the title, we will be covering the challenge with episode 2 or whatever. Boom. We started off at a cliffhanger because last episode we were waiting for the gauntlet to show us who.
The gauntlet?
Gobble?
The hopper?
What's it called?
The hopper.
The hopper. You said a hip hop. A hip. The hopper. The hopper to pull out the name of who's going in. And if it's going to be against Luis fine ass. Ooh. Or Amira. And if it was a girl name, it was going to be Amira who goes against. If it was a boy name, it was going to be Luis who comes with blah, blah, blah. So he pulls it out, and the name was Michelle.
Yeah. Boom. And then Amanda cheers.
Amanda, yep.
Woo! Come on!
Woo! Amanda's sick and hilarious. But no, she literally is screaming, cheering.
Excited. Like,
and Michelle is
ecstatic, actually.
Amanda, no shade to Michelle, but Michelle just gives like, I don't know, it's like the proper girl who is getting in an argument, like, Amanda, please, like, Amanda. It's like, Michelle, I see it, girl. But she was like, fuck you, Amanda. I was like, fuck you, Amanda. Amanda didn't give a fuck. Michelle went in, but this is my thing. Michelle went in. I'm like, Michelle, you can lose low key. I know Amira's new to this, but Michelle
she almost did. That's the tea. She almost did. She was only 19 balls ahead, girl.
Yeah. Because Michelle never gave, like, at least to me, like, elimination queen or
no.
I'm that girl.
I mean, hey, she has gone in a few, like, she's beaten a a few people.
I will say she's won a few immunity challenges in Survivor.
Mm-hmm. A few dailies.
So she's
like Survivor winner. Michelle has a rapport. Okay,
she's gaining a rapport even more and more and more. But Michelle and that girl Amira go into the challenge, and the challenge is I don't even know what it's
called.
Slam dunk.
So basically, they're both suspended over these large pools of water. What is it? Tanks of water, and they have these balls in them. These little like a little rubber balls they have for the hopper boat, basically.
Hopper balls.
And they're gonna dunk Amira and Michelle into the tank 15 times. And every time you go into the tank, you have to get as many balls out as possible. So the person at the end with the most balls out win, basically. Mm-hmm. And Michelle ended up winning, and she had 1,319 balls. Amira had 1,301 balls. Yeah. So I mean, only 18 balls ahead for Miss Michelle. I mean, it really could have been bad with her.
That was one swipe away.
Round.
One little swipe away. That would have been embarrassing if Michelle would have went home.
Really. But honestly, it's giving like no shade. Amira need to come back a little bit. I don't know. Because the girls were dragging Amira.
All of that.
I was just gonna say the girls were dragging Amira, rightfully so. Some would say, especially when she got out first. The girls was giving Taylor's karma, but I mean, she didn't just lose. It wasn't giving blowout. I thought it was giving embarrassing.
It wasn't
out. It wasn't giving that at all. It was giving girl.
It was giving. Amira came and collected her check.
Girl, Amira was so unbothered. You saw the video on Twitter.
First of all, Luis excited ass. Luis doing
right. He all happy.
Backflips and jump kicks and bending down and jumping out.
They announced Luis, and then she just walked out. I didn't think
she just came out. She didn't give a fuck. Like
TJ was like, "We hope to see you again." She said, "Mm-hmm," and walked away.
I mean, didn't say one word to nobody but Alyssa. Alyssa Snyder, and she said, "Really, Alyssa?" And that was it. That was the whole season. Boom. So Amira went home. She didn't care. Neither did we. Yeah. And then, boom.
And then Janae, she's scared in the confessional talking about something. I hope Michelle doesn't figure out it was me that voted her because it could put a huge target on my back.
And it's like, why did you vote her? Quick.
Why did you vote her in the first place? Quick, Janae. Quick.
Like, what? Like, it didn't really make any sense. But we go back to the villa.
Girl.
And Amanda.
It gets ghetto. And I just want to say this
We ain't
again.
trying to argue. We trying to go to bed.
I just want to say this. I just want to preface this again. Because I do love Michelle and I love Amanda.
Okay.
But beefing over Fessy, like this entire
man and the man being Fessy. Well,
the man being Fessy, that makes sense.
This is the issue.
The man being Fessy,
visually on paper, it makes sense. In reality, he's just not making much.
I mean,
sense.
knowing that he has, hooked up with several girls in the challenge history, it's like y'all are beefing over community. Like, girl, it's not that.
It's like beefing over a library book.
And I just hate that that's the premise.
Everybody gonna check it out, babes.
Literally. And I hate that that's the premise because they get to the house because every time Amanda like goes after Michelle, it's like because of Fessy. Like even in the argument, they mention like you're just mad that Fessy fucked me and was done with you. And then they're
used
like
right after he used yours, and then he used that bitch.
Like, I'm like, no shade. No shade, Amanda. That's not a flex. Like that wasn't a flex. Like I was honestly a little bit embarrassed for myself. So I was like, girl, that's not. I mean. I wouldn't have just screamed it out in the fight. Like, oh, he sucked me. Like, okay. Like, he also...
Mind you, he's not dating neither of you bitches. He's in the bedroom talking to another girl. Like, God damn.
And then I think, the Bananas who joked, he was like, come get your women. They're fighting over you.
And it's like I look stupid, no?
Very
stupid. And Michelle didn't really want to fight back, but she like, this bitch coming for me and I'm on TV. So I'll give Michelle that. It's like Amanda just coming for this girl. Michelle don't give a
I do think Amanda was just bored. I will say that.
She was definitely. It was clear.
Amanda got real bored too. Said, you want the smoke? She don't want the smoke.
She literally said,
okay, Amanda.
You got the smoke out there. You don't got the smoke.
You was a big dog out there.
You was the big dog out there.
She was like, okay, you a chihuahua. You're a chihuahua. Really, Amanda? You're a chihuahua.
Michelle remind me of, bro? Michelle reminds me of somebody.
Her Valley Girl accent sends me.
She kind of reminds me of Sammy Sweetheart or something. Like, I don't know, something about her voice.
I'm the sweetest bitch you ever meet. Yeah,
yes.
I
if she was on the Jersey Show, that would be her tagline. Dead ass. And it's like, Michelle, please. But anyways, after this, we get a conversation with the baddest bitches in the game. Mm-hmm. Desi, Chanel, and Tiffany. It's just them three at first. Mm-hmm. They have a discussion, and Chanel was like, first of all, I'm pretty sure Janae was voting people on our team. She's the one who voted Michelle. And it's like, if she voting people on our team, Michelle don't fuck with her, they don't fuck with Michelle, then how can I trust this team? This team is all over the place. I don't trust none of them. I'm not down for none of them. And Tiffany was like, look, y'all, we need to pair up with an opposite. Nah, I'm playing. It was given that. She was like, we just need to play dumb. We need to make these boys think, oh, we just need y'all, and we're just so stupid.
We don't know what's going on.
Stupid little bad girls. We don't know what's happening.
I mean, Tiffany was definitely getting the confessionals this round. Okay, yeah. It was giving mastermind. I love it. I just love to see the Mastermind Nation cross shows.
And shout out to the Royalty Podcast. Go check out Tiffany and them podcast Royalty.
Period. When they dropped the Royalty.
I know I didn't hear a doorbell, but yeah. Get into that. Tiffany got a mastermind edit. She talked about her alliance being, it was really just all the Survivor girls, all the Big Brother girls felt like.
Yeah, Chanel, like, Desi, Michaela, Michelle, Alyssa L, Alyssa S. So she would mention, which is, I think the episode is literally named after her because she mentions like the lines are blurred. Like, I'm not just working with Big Brother, I'm not just working with Survivor. And we see later in the episode, she also got some challenge connections too. Tiffany said, I'm working it. Okay, I'm working it this season.
Did you see at the end, her and Janae linked up arm to arm? Yeah. Like they were linked up. I was
like she didn't orchestrate her entire blind side.
She don't have a hater coming for her all season this time.
Well, she's working with her, so period.
She's working with her. No shade. Love Alyssa. Well, no, I'm playing. So boom, the challenge, they zoom, next day. They go to the challenge. The challenge is called working the pole. I'll be working. Make moves in silence. It's a bunch of poles with balls on the end, hanging in the air above the water. And then there's 3 little platforms, basically. And each team is going to have to get as many players across the platform to the other side in as little time as possible. And the team who gets the most players or has the fastest time will win the challenge or whatever. Mm-hmm. But they do this in heats. Honestly, I never understand why they do shit in heats. I feel like everybody could just win low-key. But hey, we move. So they do it in heats. Heat 1, and that's the thing, the heats were mixed. They had some people from Heat 1 in Heat 2 because they did 4 each time.
It was only Desi.
It was just Desi? Why was it just Desi?
Because
that
Green
team
had
had less.
one less.
That team had 7. Okay, so the first heat, which don't really matter, but let me put them up on the screen for y'all.
Yeah. The first heat were for Red was Tiffany, Dusty, Michelle, and Paulie. The first heat for Green was Luis, Tyler, Amanda, and Desi. And the first heat for Blue was Sebastian, Alyssa L, Cassidy, and Chris. I like this was a really cute challenge.
You did?
I liked it a little bit.
I wasn't gagged. Were some of the polls like traps? No. I could have swore like somebody was on a pole and the whole pole damn near fell off. It was like Monty or something. I'm like, how did the
I think he just fell off.
Oh, he just fell off and broke the pole. Because there was a little you know how there was red balls on them? One of the red balls was literally in the water with the person. I was like, how the hell did that happen? The whole red ball slipped on the pole.
I didn't see that.
But boom. So for Heat 1, for the blue team, Sebastian and Chris was the only ones who made it across. So they had 2 people, 2 points.
Yeah.
All of the red team done fell off.
Just out. Back to back to back. It was nasty. Paulie was the last one, and he was just out. Yeah. Red is doing bad. Red is doing bad. I don't like that at all. They vote each other. They losing dailies. As long as my mother Tiffany is safe, I'm fine. But hey, and Chanel.
It's not that bad because I kind of thought the team that lost the daily was automatically just boom, y'all got to go in. So since it's not that, I kind of feel okay. You know, anyone could go in, so I fucks with that.
Yeah.
But they all failed, and then green team,
they ate it up because only Luis fell. Wait, can we talk about this? Is his name not Luis? Why are they calling him Louis? Right?
I think they're just a little bit uncultured. I'm pretty sure.
Is it not Luis?
It's definitely Luis and Michelle. You remember he had a team, Luis and Michelle.
Who is Luis?
You know white folk. No, I'm playing. It's definitely Luis. Correct us in the comments if we're tripping.
I mean,
they consistently called him Luis, though. I know that.
It irritated my brain because I'm like, where's the swap?
The Luis in it. The swap in
it. But Amanda completed it first, ate that up, and then Tori had the confessional saying she's barely a challenge great. So, you know.
She had to do something.
And it's like, now they gagging each other. Mind you, Amanda does not save her for going in later. I know that's right. Desi completes it, and I love the moment because Tyler's getting across, and then he literally they have to pull him up with his legs. I'm sorry, like Green. I don't know. I like.
They doing what they need to do.
I hope no one defects from Green. I want this team to stay intact.
Except one of them.
Oh, girl, I forgot. I'm supposed to hate Monty.
You don't gotta hate nobody, but
the thing is, I didn't even like. I honestly didn't even notice it was him on there. Like I'm mainly looking at Desi, Michaela, Luis.
You looking at the badges.
Yeah.
Your eyes don't even glance that way.
But he's there too, living.
So they're in the lead because they had 3 people across. Blue was in second because they had 2 people across, and Red had none. So Johnny Bananas was like, "Girl, we literally have to get all 4 across this next time." And I'm like, "Y'all not doing that." But okay.
It wasn't giving that at all.
Good luck. So Heat 2 goes. I don't know who's on Heat
2. Red, it was Josh, Chanel, Bananas, Janae. Green was Wes, Michaela, Desi, Monty. And blue was Corey, Alyssa S, Tori, and Faisal.
And y'all, I hate to laugh, but let me talk about Josh real quick. I was expecting, Josh been looking real good. He's been going to the gym.
Yeah, this is the healthiest he's been on the challenge.
He's been doing CrossFit. This is the healthiest he's been, and he looks great. So I know he's been doing the work. Maybe he needed to swing from some poles or something because the challenges, it hasn't been giving so far. It's only been 2, but it hasn't been giving. Like, I don't know if anything changed because the way he fell off so fast, I was like, wait, Josh, baby, what happened?
I mean, he was the last one on his team at least. Oh, but Bananas really ate this up. Bananas got across those poles so quick. Like, that was nasty.
He flew across.
Chanel completed. Which was also, period, Chanel.
That's my mama's. Nobody crossed for blue. How did they all fall? Because it was Corey and Fessy this round. I'm thinking Corey and Fessy fell.
Girl, and Tori missed challenge great.
Who?
Tori.
Who?
Tori.
It doesn't mean
And then Green ended up again. They got three
three.
across: West, Desi, and Michaela.
Who
You see
didn't
how I
make it that
know
time?
Monty was
That
there?
was the time Monty fell and his whole ball fell in the water.
You see
I
how I
was like,
don't
how
know
did his
him?
whole ball?
Didn't even see him fall. What do you
Who?
rather? No.
That's
But
why you
no,
didn't see
Green
it.
ate that
Because I
up.
was talking about you was like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's because it was Monty. All right.
Literally didn't see it.
Oh my god. So boom, Green wins. Ate that up. I'm sorry. And then back at the villa, we get a scene of Tori being the fakest girl alive.
One thing about Tori is that I think she could be interesting in one of these more social strategic games, because that's what she tries to do. But then
Mhm.
she always falls back into just being like, honestly, I feel like someone that can be very condescending, very think I'm that girl and you're not. I think she tries to give Regina George. She does. But girl, you're not even Gretchen Wieners a little bit.
You're Karen, babes.
She's Karen. I see
Karen at
that.
most.
I see that.
Like just a little follow. Oh. So Tori is like, Amanda, you kind of like, girl, you did so good.
You kind of ate that, girl.
And Amanda's like, I know. You didn't eat it at all. You're waiting, I tried.
I completed it and you did it. And then Tori's like, I know, right? And then she basically has a confessional like, even though I don't like Amanda, I don't want to work with Amanda, but I want Best to stick together. So this is her trying to butter her up because Amanda just won. But Amanda, as you will see, didn't give a damn about that at all.
You're being
I
fake.
feel like that didn't affect her mindset at all.
She was like, when Tori was fake gagging, she was real gagging her. Like she was actually coming for her.
Literally. Girl.
Okay.
And then let's get
Here
through this
goes.
real quick. Sebastian have a diary about how and why he likes Tori.
What was the reason?
I don't know. Didn't write it down. Didn't care. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all have to go watch the episode. Sorry. I don't give a damn. I think he's
why you don't care? Lee, let's talk about this. Why not?
We have watched like 16 challenge seasons in a row. And Tori Deal has been on all of them, arguing with Jordan. So I don't give a damn about any type of showmance, relationship, any type of man that Tori is connected to. I would honestly rather it just be her. I just don't want. It's just annoying, and then also the fact that Sebastian's a rookie and he's gonna just be up their ass, not helping the newbies the other rookies at all. He's gonna be doing whatever Tori wants, just like Cassidy, just firmly up that girl booty cheeks. And Tori ate that up because Amanda didn't get that. John A. damn show didn't get that. West damn show didn't get that. So I will give props to Tori on that. She know how to sun bitches. She know how to go on there.
No, let me tell you, who does Tori know on the casting team or on the producer team? Because Tori,
girl,
she's
one of their elites. It's her, Bananas, Corey.
She know
sometimes
on the I know why Bananas.
That's when he wants to do it.
Bananas been here since they were little kids. I know why he's here
because none of the women are not other than Anissa. They have things to do. No shade, okay? Tori is the only one willing to come back in recent history. That's how I feel like it is. I feel like she's the only one who's willing to keep coming back. She got her a win. It's like, well, we can make her this female face because for whatever reason they don't want to do it. Give Tina to Cara. Laura took her break. It's like, well, Tori was the only consistent one doing well. Even Cam, she went and had a life, had a baby.
Had a baby, had a man.
Tori keeps coming back. Might as well make it a face.
When's she gonna get a life? Anyway, Sebastian likes Tori. Boom. After this. There's another conversation with the strategic girl.
The mothers. I think it's Michaela in the room, Chanel, Tiffany, Alyssa, Desi, Michelle, all the mothers. All the mothers. BB, Survivor, Cross.
Every mother in the game.
It had a mother off right here.
And they were basically like, everybody's up Tori's ass.
Mm-hmm. Alyssa was like, she's on a pedestal. And Tiffany was like, exactly, that's why I don't want to get her out. I love this.
We need to figure out how we can get her out. And
we need live winner Michelle. We need live feeds for the challenge.
We do.
I would love to watch this conversation in full. Because this is literally like not even trying to be dramatic, but these some strategic minds, okay? Coming together from different shows, putting their shit together and ending Tori. They ate this up. And I would have loved to watch this full strategy session. But I know they was clocking hella tea.
Left and right.
Stick together, but
they know every connection of this season. Period. So this is where they break it down. Michelle comes up with the idea, or at least it's edited that way, because Michelle is the one who has beef with John A directly. Janae put Michelle's name in.
But that's the thing. It's not even beef.
Janae
had an issue with Michelle, and now Michelle had to clock her real quick. I'm still a winner. That's the thing. I don't know why these challenge bets, like, girl, it's giving we're on CBS territory. I don't know if their strategic game plan is a little bit stronger just because they're on the CBS lots this time around, because the girls are proving why they won their shows.
Janae put that girl name in one round, and Michelle said, "You gotta go." And she's out of the game. Like, I'm sorry. Michelle ate her up.
Like, she gagged her. Like, Janae is honestly, and Janae, I'm sorry, girl, you're done for that, because she had no reason to put her in. She's on her team. Like, Janae literally probably would not be out of this game, or they literally would have considered not doing her if they felt like she wasn't, unloyal. Like, they basically was like, well, she can go in. We don't care.
Yep.
Just dumb.
So, anyways, Michelle was basically like, what we can do is we can just have green, which Michaela and Desi were literally in the room. So green team can just vote Janae in, and then, or were they voting Tori in?
Nominate Tori and Bananas.
Nominate Tori, and then everybody else can put Janae's name in the hopper. So that way Janae and Tori will have to go against each other, basically. Boom. So that's the plan. The girls are kind of all in it. All the girls are supposed to be voting Janae. And then Michaela, Desi need to make sure green team votes Tori directly in.
And they do exactly what they need to do. With ease. And then this is when I love this, because it's nominations. It's the green team.
Yep.
And they just eat this up. I love rookies with their own minds. Okay? Because Desi, she starts it off, she has a confessional like, I came in wanting
knowing
and Tori.
Knowing I'm voting Tori and Banana.
I knew exactly what I was going to do. And then Luis, he opened it up. He's mentioning like, well, I want to go after some strong leaders on blue, which is Tori and Corey, because they're running that team and they threw me the fuck in. So, and then that's when Michaela's like, well, I'm fine with Tori. I'm fine with doing it.
I'm fine with that.
And then Desi was like, I mean, I have no game or relationship with Tori. I mean, I think she can go in. And then Monty agreed.
Like, I agree with that.
And Wes was like, okay, guys.
Wait, guys. Can
I think, that's how Wes tried to talk. He tried to talk very slow and methodical to think that he's really preaching some shit to make you think that you really need to listen. And he's saying a bunch of bullshit. Because he's like,
don't you think we're doing the house's dirty work?
No. Literally how you always say, that's what I would do. I would just be like, no, why would you do? And that's exactly what they did. Like, I love this moment because this, I just feel like, encapsulate what we've been saying.
Michaela was like, that's not actually true, because I don't believe that's what the house actually is thinking.
That math doesn't track.
That doesn't track. Those numbers don't really add.
And she was also saying, like, at the end of the day, like, if we take away one of their vets, they lose experience. We have you still. We have Amanda still. Like, we can have that advantage over these other teams. And then he comes back. He's like, well, what about a compromise?
My favorite part of the edit was the end of the scene, because at the end of the scene, we see Wes has like a last sentence, and he's like, why not we hide for just this 1 week? And then, and then after that, we can compromise with the group. And literally right after that, they were like, so the vote is Tori and Bananas.
It was like, so what about a compromise? Tori and Bananas.
We decided we're voting Tori and Bananas.
Tori and Bananas. And they go home, Monty. Well, that settles it. He ate that one little thing.
Well, it looks like the vote is just going to be Tori and Bananas.
They ate that. And honestly, like, Wes, I mean, they mentioned it, like, they are shook. The vets, the challenge vets are gagged. Yeah. Because I don't think, like, Wes clearly has just never been in the position to where, like, he has been overrun and by such a large margin. Like, even in the Challenge World Championship, Sarah and Danny brought a little bit more gaming. But, because there's only 2 of them, there's only so much that they could do. Australia ended up going out. It was bad for them, right? But now, these are full of CBS people. There's only 6 of y'all here. So it's like, it's just interesting to see this dynamic. I know he getting whiplash because he went home early in World Championship. Now he on here. Like, girl, it's getting hard for the challenge best, ain't it now? It's getting hard. No, because this is the same motherfuckers that just skate to the end. Now I gotta work.
Child, you in CBS turf, bitch.
Period.
The fuck? So boom. Back in the villa, everybody see who going in. Tori act like she's not surprised. West has a conversation with his daddy Bananas, and he's like, "Look, I mean, I tried. It was just given. They hate us. Like there was nothing I could do. Like, no, it kind of was. I'm sorry.
He was shook. He was like, it's not even like they were united against the vets. Like it wasn't like Big Brother or stuff. It was like everyone.
It was a bigger cause. It was like Thanos came.
It was the cookout with.
It was just a bigger cause.
What was so annoying about this scene is that I'm sick of like stop trying to push Bananas and West as these enemies. They're not enemies. We know they're not enemies. We know they're friends because he says in the dining room like, I mean, this may come as a surprise, but Bananas is my number one in this game. We're like family. We've been known that, nigga. Like
I've known each other for longer than I've been alive.
Literally, y'all need to be friends. If y'all not brothers, then I don't know what it is. Like, literally,
damn near blood.
Y'all see each other yearly, bitch. Go on, like you know this nigga. You know his kids. Does he have any? He might. Bananas definitely.
Kids. They talked about him.
Bananas. I know West do, but I'm saying I feel like Bananas got some kids running around here somewhere. Got
somebody's Bananas' son, but I don't know where. Never seen them. Taking them curious. Blue and red team have to vote. Tiffany has diary room. She was like, "Well, you know, we have a we have a plan to vote Janae, but Janae is one of my many connections. So, I keep that connection just in case Miss Janae comes back.
One thing about Tiffany, and that's the thing, I love how now free from the constraints of like a cookout or like the bigger purpose, like she can just do what she wants. She went in there was like, well, I know my core want this, but I'm gonna go do this. And then she explained on the Heavy Crown Network on their podcast World T that she did that because she didn't want it to seem so obvious that every girl in red voted Janae in case Janae stayed. So this way it throws off that we're not all voting together, which I still think it's more.
Many of us are.
Not me.
Not me.
And that's what I love about it. Not me, not Tiffany, not I. I love it. Like she's playing like, because I feel like what the girls what to call politicking on the MTV version. Like this is real social game. Like this is real social game. I'm like being implemented in the challenge house. Like I just love it. I don't know. I hate to say it. Like
don't hate to say it.
I just think the CBS girls elevate the show. I do. I'm sorry.
Maybe we're strategy girlies. A lot of girls are not strategy girlies. They're just here for Amanda and Michelle arguing about Fessy.
And that's the thing, because I saw people complain like, oh, I hate that they made the Amanda and Michelle fight so kitty, like it wasn't like, you know, people hate the CBS merger because the drama, the trashy TV of it all is a little bit sucked out. But I'm not necessarily here for that. I'm here to see my faves on TV again. I'm here to see the social dynamics when that comes together. And I'm loving the strategy behind it. Like, it's bringing a lot.
I just know a challenge fan watching this like,
I mean, hey, I hate to say, I just feel like this is honestly what previous seasons of the challenge gave me, but I'm able to experience it because I know these people. If you don't watch CBS shows, if you haven't been watching Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race, literally the most recent seasons of all of them, you wouldn't know any of these people. You only know the vets. So I get it. I get it for some people's perspective, but this is what got me into the challenge. Seeing people that I know from other shows come together in this one area, and the social dynamic of it all is great. And I just feel like with MTV, it was always these new people from the real world, these new people from Are You the One? They just get out. They come in, they go home. And these vets are just being these condescending assholes talking about politicking and doing this and doing this. So I just like that clearly the CBS rookies are always shaking them up a little bit. Whether they go on the MTV version, they stay over here. Like they go on World Championship, they shake these bitches up. They get them on their toes. They do. And I love to see that.
Period. After this, we get to the arena. And TJ reveals how many votes everybody gets. Paulie gets 2. Alyssa Lopez gets 1.
Who voted Alyssa?
Who voted Alyssa? Dusty gets 3. Alyssa S gets 2. Sebastian gets 1. Corey gets 2. And Janae gets 5. And it would have been 6. It would have been 6 if Tiffany voted.
They ate her up.
Who was voting 5? 5 people.
Tiffany sitting there looking shocked like she didn't know.
Like she didn't know. Tiffany locked arms with this girl. Give her an award, an Oscar. So boom, he pulls out the ball. It's Janae, and it's gonna be Janae versus Tori. And y'all, the
It's not balls in. It's what is it? It's
girl, drop the ball. Mind you, hold on. Let me tell y'all the last not balls in elimination she had. It was drop the ball, and then she had drone drop in Spies, Lies, and Allies. Let's get into this Tori deal rig. In Spies or whatever season this was, Amanda and Tori went against each other. This was the season before Ride or Die, though. So Amanda and Tori went against each other in an elimination. There was the one elimination Tori went in, and it was drone drop, which was bitch balls in. It was balls in. So she beat Amanda in balls in there. Then she went to Ride or Dies, and she only went to one elimination that first round. Moving along, the next time she had to go one-on-one, it was balls in against Anissa in the final. She won balls in there. That's 2 balls in a row. She didn't go in at all in World Retriever. And then on this season, boom, balls in. The third one-on-one match in a row that Tori has had to go in has been balls in.
Is that a coinky dink? I think the fuck not.
Now, is it giving rigged? Yes. Let me tell you why. There's rumors that it's been rigged for Tori. There's rumors that Cara Maria's mouth, that the producer says she can't come back until she gets good with Tori. So it's like, it's just giving a lot of, okay, she's fucking somebody on the team. She's fucking somebody on the basketball team. Nah, it don't gotta be that. But it's giving she's friends with production. Like
allies, spies, lies, and
spies. She's either a spy. No, she's an ally. 200 people on production. And they're rigging it for her over and over and over again. And at first, I wasn't hearing it. I'm not gonna lie. At first, it was a joke. I was joking. But now this is getting crazy.
Yeah.
Because why?
And then we really just had to watch her. I mean, fling Johnny little ass across that field. It was like the Laurel, and I bring this up a lot because that was just a nasty, brutal elimination. Laurel versus Jasmine. That was terrible. It was hilarious. It was versus Jasmine, but that's a similar situation. And then Johnny and Jasmine had been they were together, allies, and they were a team,
enemies, rivals
together. So that's just funny because I feel like that's the exact same scenario. Like Jasmine was getting slung around, Johnny just getting slung around because it was straight up physicality. Like we watched Tori slaying this girl. And then the girls was giving. Wes was like, "I'm happy she went in there and did that because she gets to show these other girls you're gonna have to take me out like this." Like, girl, I'm pretty sure Desi is not scared. I'm pretty sure Michaela is not bothered. I don't think Michelle is shook like that at all. But I don't know.
So Janae got flung.
This was sad to see. It was sad to see, and this is the first time Janae has been eliminated from a season since she said 2015. Like Exes with Zach.
2015. Right? Yep.
So she's making finals. She
literally won twice in a row.
Yeah, she had to get med evacuated with that Australian, and then she came on here. Yep. So and that's the thing. I mean, I think it just goes to show, like, it's because these CBS rookies are shaking the game up. Like, I think Janae has in these newer seasons has been able to get to a position where like she's good at challenges and she's good socially enough with the people around her. But of course, if you're working with the same 10 to 15 people every season, then those relationships are always going to be there. Like, they're tested. They're just simply tested in environments like this where they do not know the playing field. Like, they don't know these people. They have to build relationships. And like I said, a low-key shout out to Tori a little bit because people are already up her ass. But it's like, it's just interesting to see them navigate it. Because, like, you're going to have to earn it. Like, if they get to the final this time, it's like, I would hope
they earned it. Yeah.
Because at the time, there's still people kissing their ass, but it's like, still, you got them to kiss your ass.
Yeah, at least it's not people you've been to. Unless they did been know them. Ooh. And this was all a dream. I don't think
it was all a dream. I used to read straight up magazines. Okay, let's end it.
Bye, y'all.